In an unexpected turn of events, the dog was reborn with the memories of its previous life. Unable to find its former owner, the dog's new owner was very strict, subjecting it to extensive training every day. The dog successfully graduated from the Police Dog Academy and achieved remarkable accomplishments. However, no matter how well Bailey performed, its owner's face never showed a hint of a smile. When Bailey tried to sleep on the bed, its owner sternly ordered it off. It could sense its owner's loneliness, but Bailey also yearned for its previous owner, Ethan. One day, the police department received a new mission. Kidnappers had abducted a 12-year-old girl. The owner brought out the girl's clothes, and based on the scent, Bailey quickly locked onto the kidnapper's location. The girl had been thrown into a reservoir by the kidnappers. Bailey charged forward like a sword, fiercely biting onto the girl's hood and continuously paddling towards the shore. It managed to save the girl by the skin of its teeth. Unexpectedly, Bailey's owner encountered danger on his end. Without the slightest hesitation, Bailey rushed forward, tenaciously restraining the kidnapper until police reinforcements arrived. The kidnapper was brought to justice, but Bailey was unfortunately shot in the abdomen. It lay on the ground, weak and powerless. Its owner held Bailey tightly, tears streaming down his face. As the last of its strength faded away, Bailey once again entered a new cycle of reincarnation. Bailey's new owner was a cheerful girl, but her boyfriend didn't seem to like Bailey, directly chaining it outside the house. Regardless of whether it was windy, rainy, scorching hot, or freezing cold outside, Bailey stayed outdoors until it grew up. However, the man still couldn't stand Bailey. The couple had a huge argument, and he took Bailey in a truck to a secluded corner, abandoning it and driving away. This time, Bailey didn't cry out or give chase. Rather than returning to a home devoid of warmth, it preferred being a stray dog. As Bailey passed by a park, a familiar scent reached its nose. It knew this scent all too well. Based on its memories from its previous life, Bailey returned to the farm. It excitedly ran through the golden wheat fields and finally saw the Ethan it had been thinking about day and night. However, Ethan didn't recognize Bailey. Ethan was still as kind as before. After letting Bailey eat its fill, seeing that it hadn't left, he decided to take it to an animal shelter. Bailey couldn't understand why Ethan would do this. It desperately howled and tried to make him stay, but to no avail. After returning home, Ethan pondered for a long time. He still couldn't overcome the pain of losing Bailey and his girlfriend Lena. He decided to take Bailey back. Ethan washed its body and made a new dog tag for it. However, Bailey could clearly sense that Ethan was still just as lonely. Suddenly, it remembered that familiar scent. Bailey immediately took action, following the scent to its destination. An elderly Lena appeared in its sight, now with an adorable grandson. Seeing the name on the dog tag, old memories flooded her mind. Lena drove Bailey back to the farm, but Ethan didn't dare open the door to greet them. It wasn't until the door had been knocked on countless times that he finally mustered the courage to face his former lover. The two reminisced about the past, their words filled with regret. Learning that Lena was currently single, Ethan decided to do something. As Lena got into her car, he summoned the courage to express his feelings. They poured their hearts out to each other, and the emotions they once had resurfaced. They finally rekindled their relationship and had a long overdue wedding. Bailey was gratified beyond words. There was only one thing left to resolve, making Ethan recognize it. Bailey found a football in the barn and gently placed it in front of Ethan, mirroring the actions they had played together countless times before. It was at this moment that Ethan recognized Bailey.